LAZR has been very, very bad lately. And I'm going to show you today what has been going on with the charts and the latest news. Before I do that, don't forget to drop a like. These videos get like 100 views. So if we can get the likes up, so we can get maybe 1,000 views, that would be helpful because I'm going to be covering a lot of information that you need to know about LUMINAR Technologies, ticker symbol LAZR, especially if you hold, if you plan on buying, or if you plan on selling your position, because recently we touched almost all-time lows. I'll show you in a second, but we immediately bounced off, and this is exactly what I was sharing on the Patreon. 4 days ago at 8:46 a.m. I was saying LAZR very oversold, they need news. I said, wow, touched the same spot on the RSI today in January 2023. Then it ran 167%. You can see right here, January 2023, right there we dipped, right here we dipped, and then we ran 167%. And then obviously been selling off and trading up and down. And we've been trading a little bit of it once we first started talking about this earlier this year. But right now, it's just been a straight downtrend, you can see right here, which is absolutely insane. But what has been happening this last couple of days is we've been moving up the last couple of days. We actually had 2 green days, and this was after like 2 weeks of red days. Like LAZR was completely selling off. It was absolutely insane. I'll show you in a second. We actually touched pretty much the all-time low of $4.01. But we didn't quite touch that. We touched about $4.03, something like that, right? So, and then we bounced off. Absolutely insane. Now, I was updating everyone in the Discord and the Patreon saying, hey, we're very oversold. We should expect a bounce here soon. Regardless of news, we should expect a bounce because the RSI was literally trading at 19 on a daily time frame. Very oversold. A rule of thumb, if you're brand new, anything under 30 is very oversold levels when it comes to stocks on the RSI. Of course, guys, none of this is financial advice. This is just my own opinion, and I'm just sharing the charts and updates with you with LAZR. But again, right now, it's looking like momentum is still moving up. In pre-market, we're up trading at 446 right now, and the RSI is currently at 31.94, which is still very oversold levels. So if you are big on LAZR, if you're big on LUMINAR Technologies and you believe in the company, believe in the technology, I was saying that now is a good time to start dollar cost averaging in based on the fact that the RSI was touching all-time lows again like it did in January of 2023, and that's when it ran over 167% over the next couple months. I'll drink some coffee to that. So is now the time to buy into LAZR? LUMINAR Technologies, well, that's for you to decide. But if you want to know more about how we're going to trade this stock now that we're moving up, and now we can really start looking at the technicals, join the links down below. Patreon, $7 a month. And I teach you all of this stuff, how to increase your overall share count with certain stocks that I follow. I'm big on Palantir, I'm big on Mullen, I'm big on DNA, I'm big on LAZR. I've talked about DraftKings, I talked about Tesla. I've had a ton of successful trades. So again, join the links down below, and then you get access to our private Discord as well. What's really important is the last 3-year period has also seen an excellent 238% overall rise in revenue, aided by its short-term performance. Accordingly, shareholders would have definitely welcomed those medium-term rates of revenue growth. Now, looking ahead, revenue is anticipated to climb by 150% each year during the coming 3 years, according to the analysis following the company. Meanwhile, the rest of the industry is forecast to only expand by 19% per year, which is noticeably less attractive. So that's another thing that the CEO has said, is they're going to make records in 2023. They're going to blow everyone out of the water, basically. And I've also said that stocks are very, very oversold right now. So we could have a rally towards the end of this year of 2023. But with LAZR, it's very easy to understand the charts and trade it. So I'm big on the company long term, but I do plan to increase my overall share count by buying the dips and selling the rips and rinse and repeat. But what do you think about this? Because I think this is good news. More revenue is always good for a company. Of course, if they could become profitable, like Palantir just became profitable pretty recently, then this could skyrocket, in my opinion. Another thing you want to note is we can see why LUMINAR Technologies is trading at such a high PS compared to the industry. It seems most investors are expecting the strong future growth and are willing to pay more for the stock. Okay, so again, where's Luminar Technologies going in the future? If you're bullish on them, I wouldn't even be worrying about what has happened, especially if you've been involved in mullen stock. Like we see 44% down in a matter of a couple of days. So this for the last year is easy money, right? Easy money. If this company is going to be around, then right now is a good time to start looking into them. Here's the point I wanted to show you. This was January 2023 stock price, and we almost touched it over here, but we didn't quite get there. Don't forget to drop a like. I would always appreciate that. Think about subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one.